students, we are gathered here today to understand multi-degree of freedom vibration concept. Till date we have understood solution of single degree of freedom vibration cases, 2 degree of freedom vibration cases. Now today we are going to understand multi-degree of freedom vibration cases and their solution also. Now for this we should understand degree of freedom first, or rather I should say we should recapitulate the concept of degree of freedom. So degree of freedom is what? Degree of freedom is the number of independent coordinates which are required to define the state or motion of a particular system. Suppose there are n number of degree of freedom. So what does it mean? If n number of degree of freedom is there, then the system will be defined by n number of differential equation. Then it is having n number of natural frequencies, then n number of mode shapes, etc. Now, how to solve the n degree of freedom vibration case? There are two methods for the solution: exact method and approximate method. Exact method, the solution will be there with the help of first matrix method, where we are able to understand, or we are going to understand the concept of eigenvalue and eigenvectors. Then second method is Lagrange method. And the third one is most popular one, Newton's second law method. Newton's second law method. Approximate method. The most two popular methods, they are first one Dunkerley's method, Dunkerley's method, then second one is Rayleigh-Ritz method. Rayleigh's method we had already understood. Now the advanced version of that Rayleigh's method is Rayleigh-Ritz method. Rayleigh-Ritz method. Then third one is Stodola method, and next fourth one is Holzer's method. We are going to understand this first. Afterwards we'll look over this. So for this, let us take a case which is having degree of freedom more than 2. So let us consider a very simple or genuine case where a stiffener, mass, again a stiffener, mass. If this condition persists, we are having 2 mass, therefore 2 degree of freedom. In a simple words, I can say 2 degree of freedom case. Now let me should introduce the third one also, third mass. So 3 degree of freedom, or today we must say it is a multi-degree of freedom case. Mass M1, this is M2, M3, stiffness K1, K2, K3 and K4. Displacement of this individual mass is, it is being said x1, it is x2, it is x3. Normally we have seen this configuration in a vertical direction. Now the equation of motion that is being formed with the help of third one, which I have written here, Newton's second law of motion. So according to that, we are going to form the equation of motion. First, m1 x1 double dot plus k1 x1, this is inertia force. Then second one is stiffener, the force that is offered by stiffness. Then K2, it is the interconnecting medium for mass m1 and m2, and it is under the influence of both displacement x1 as well as x2. So K2 into x1 minus x2, it is equal to 0, as no force is offered. The system is being displaced once and then after leave. So not a consistent force at a specific frequency we are offering, so it is a free vibration case. So free vibration multi-degree of freedom cases we are understanding. Now likewise we are going to write the second equation of motion, m2 x2 double dot plus m2, k2 and k3 both are connected with mass m2. So k2 strictly it is under the influence of x2. Can we say? No, as it is an interconnecting medium, so it is under the influence of x2 as well as x1 both. And K3, it is also under the influence of x3 and x2. And M3, K3, it is under the influence of x3 and x2, and K4 strictly under the influence of x3 only. So here K2 x2 minus x1 plus K3 x2 minus x3, it is equal to 0. Mass 3 m3 x3 double dot plus m3 x3 double dot plus K3 x3 minus x2 plus K4 x3, it is equal to 0. Now in a matrix form, this is how we are writing normally the equation of motion with the help of Newton's second law. And now we are going to write with the help of matrix method. How they are being written in a matrix form? So let us write it. It is a very simple method to present this in a matrix form. How many mass? There are 3 mass. Mass are always being shown diagonally. So mass m1, mass m2, mass m3. 3 mass. Rest of the locations. This is first location, second one 0, third one 0. Here it is 0, 0, 0 and 0. Now mass, it is multiplied by acceleration. So mass m1 into in the column vector or column matrix it is x1 double dot, then for m2 it is x2 double dot, m3 it is x3 double dot. Mass into acceleration, this matrix is over. Now stiffness matrix, this is also very interesting, how to write it in a simple form. m1 mass, it is connected to stiffener K1 as well as stiffener K2. Okay, so for m1 mass, stiffener K1 plus K2. For mass m2, it is under the influence of stiffener K2 and K3. K2 and K3. m3 mass, K3, K4. K3 plus the next one is K4. Now mass m1 and m2, these mass m1 and m2 interconnected stiffeners. Now for m1 and m2 they are connected by stiffness K2, so that is being presented by minus sign, minus K2. m2 and m3, the interconnected is single stiffener K3, so minus K3 minus K3, rest of the location are 0. This is how the stiffness matrix is formed. Actually this is being available, or this we can derive with the help of stiffness influence coefficient, and stiffness, the multiplier is simply displacement. Why? Definition of stiffness is force per unit deflection. So stiffness multiplied by displacement or deflection, that is force F. So x1, x2 and x3, and it is equal to 0. It is equal to 0. Why? Because it is not a forced vibration situation, free vibration condition. Okay, so the equation will be m1 x1 double dot plus k1 plus k2 x1 minus k2 x2. When we will solve it, we are having this equation. It is equal to 0. Then the second equation and third equation. Now we have presented it in a matrix form. Now let us find out the natural frequency by determinant of this matrix. But prior to this, let us solve this matrix first. So we have considered x1 is equal to x1 sine omega t, a simple harmonic motion. So we need acceleration. So acceleration will be x1 double dot is equal to x1 and differentiation of sine omega t.